So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So, another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Cafu. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic purring through the gears.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And this is Hullet. Played out to the right. Mateus, he gets big. Goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough all fallen! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Sao Paulo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the...
Real chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Maldini getting this one clear. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Maradona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Mateus. Rijkaard. And Mateus. And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Thuram. Oh, shapes to shoot! Maradona. Forlan. Pull it. Now it's Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Yaya Toure. To Maldini. Kimmich. Aimed in towards the centre.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Bernardo Silva.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi.
Great feet, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cafu gets into some space. Messi receives it in a good position here. Maradona could try cutting inside. Forlan! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cleared away. And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi plays it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. Rijkaard. And Gvardiol. And it's Gerrard. It's Bernardo Silva. Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ibrahimovic looking to run onto it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Kimmich. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pressing high and with purpose. Serginho. Mateus is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, great header! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Things starting to look very... Decent chance! Maradona. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Messi. Foot in. Serginho. Now McTominay. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been slung wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. And that's been won straight back. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Cafu. Cafu powering forward here. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Teremos uma substituição.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini plays it long. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. He has found the way through. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Bernardo Silva. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mateus, and he's managed to get free. Goes looking wide. Now the delivery. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sao Paulo can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Forlan. Forlan!
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Maradona. It's Maradona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mateus. Seedorf. And here's Thuram. Now it's Hullet. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Forlan. Played out wide. Searching pass he's played there. Played it again. Oh, what has happened here? And Torres! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Seedorf.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Forlan. And it's Rijkaard.
Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. That's tidy. Yaya Toure. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. Now it's goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to get it clear. Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro. Now he's off and running. Mateus. And here's Thuram. Now Seedorf. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kagawa. And it's Henderson. Mitoma. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Seedorf. He is just caressing the ball. And that's gone loose. Kagawa. Ambitious ball here. And here's Thuram. Mateus. Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's chosen to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Out towards the flank. Mateus. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Big chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Maldini. Forlan. Taken back almost at once. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 17, Thuram. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Erling Haaland.
That'll be a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Jeff, Chiba clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been drilled in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good spread. Eder Militao picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an
chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Hullet. Number 18, Mitoma. Mateus. Coming on the field, number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Hannes. Number 7, Iniesta. Number 6, Gattuso.
Seedorf plays it short. Iniesta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Arda Güler. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's managed to get free. And that has earned a reprieve. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Iniesta goes on a charge down the left. Hernes. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their win.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pinches it off him. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind. And that...
Terrific header! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Seedorf with the short one. Ibrahimovic! Santos have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi, nicely shaped ball, played into space out wide. Rijkaard. Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Rijkaard. Maldini. It's Seedorf. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. And it's Seedorf. Gattuso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pass somewhat off target. Is there any support? He goes for a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. Ibrahimovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Olise, played right into his path. Bale, and there's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. He's played it long. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk plays it long. Olise. Gattuso. This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And this is Bale. He's had a shot! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Haaland! In he goes again! Oh, what and again! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. It's out for a goal kick. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Van Dijk. Olise has found the net here, of course. Santos finding their passes. Hazard takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rummenigge to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Gattuso, and it's Serginho, and the return pass. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now McTominay, and it's Gattuso. Maldini, and it's Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And it's Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Ball played for Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. Gattuso. And it's Seedorf. Now Yaya Toure, and it's Yaya Toure. Gattuso, and it's Serginho. Now McTominay. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Now Seedorf. Serginho. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And it's McTominay. McTominay. And it's McTominay. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Bale. Messi. I think we're just about done here. Seedorf. And it's Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho. Oh, such a clever touch. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. 2 minutes to be added on. Olise engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Bale receives it in a... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead...